Hi, this is Moppin back with more Demon Souls. In the last video we defeated the Flame Lurker and the Dragon God. In this video we are finally going someplace new. Alright, well we better go back to the Nexus. In the last video, while I was editing the last video, I realized that I never talked to Bjor of Stonefang, just to see if he has anything interesting to say after I took out 2 more demons. So we'll have to talk to him real quick. And then I think it will be off to the Isle. Is it the Isle of Storms? Should probably buy some, well, I have a lot of... doing well on grass. Alright, Bjor.
Beware the limits of your own.
Okay, well. So much for that.
I can
Let's, repair everything. It's 0 to... Alright, it's not worth repairing.
No interest, eh?
No. That's odd that it charged me. So this one's broken. Odd that it would charge me 0. Okay. Archstone of the Shadow Men. So we've read this before, but I'll read it again. The island shrine of the Shadow Men who worship storms and mourn the dead. Here the storm beasts fly above, and the souls of the dead inhabit empty skeletons to move about freely. Let's go. Probably should have put some of my heavier stuff in storage before I left. Oh well. It's always interesting to go to a new area, so I haven't been to the... This is the 4th area, right? The 4th and the 5th area. Oh. Just a flying manta ray. Bit of smoke or fog. Here's the archstone. Kind of hard to see with this, oh, whoa. Well, that was quite an entrance. Is that made of metal? Or then is that bone? I don't know. He was behind here, right? I think? So he got up. Nice. Let's switch to Half Moon Grass. Yeah, look. So he just rolled right toward me. Wow. Uh-oh. Heard something. There's a skeleton up there with red glowing eyes. Wait, someone's shooting at me. Alright. Let's see if we can take out the melee one. Oh. Of course I would get hit. Didn't seem to hurt too bad though. It's a magic arrow. Just want to see if there's anything I can drop down to. I doubt there... Ooh. Doubt there is. Alright, skeleton. that was easy. Come over here. Oh, I couldn't backstab him? Uh-oh. Alright, get out of here. Come on! Oh, come on! Why didn't I hit him that one time? Alright, I'm being, too cavalier as usual, but it looks like I might be overleveled. Oh, Shard of Bladestone! We were looking for that for some reason. Oh, it was for the secret dagger. Secret dagger. Sharp secret dagger. Shard of ore wet with dew. Okay. A shard of ore wet with dew enhances knives, curved swords, spears, and so on. An ore used to make weapons that take skill to rend enemies. Weapons can be strengthened by bladestones up to a maximum level of 5. Using bladestones to enhance a weapon can cause them to become brittle, so exercise caution. Okay. Skill is good, right? So I'm dexterity based. There you go, standing up. Other archers. Oh, and there's a... Alright, let's see who's over here first. Are there any skeletons? Down here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's a manta ray again. That's cool. Oh! Okay. Of course, can't go that way. Talisman of God. Okay. I want to read about that real quick. It's a weapon, right? Really like being in a new area and finding things. Oh, miracle assist. Okay, so it's if you're a priest. A metal-crafted amulet which resembles the symbol of the god used to cast miracles. To use miracles, the following must be met. You must have learned a miracle, you have memorized learned miracle, you have a talisman equipped, you have the magic points required to cast the miracle. Not applicable to me. Alright. Is there anything else here that I missed? I don't think so. Okay, give me here. I don't think I can get anything over there. Alright, I think I can just go through. I don't think there's a boss here. Oh, that's neat. Alright, let's go this way. I want to go up and get those guys. Oh! Boy. Okay. Alright, there are traps. Look, there's a path going this way. These guys will probably get me here. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, okay, he looks... he looks tough. Well, let's switch to Late Moon and then give him a shot. He's got a katana. He's got 2 katanas. Okay, get back. Get out of here. I need to judge my distances better. Oh. You bastard, you got... that was a good shot. Okay, more bladestone. What are soul remains? Did I find those before? Oh, attracts those hungry for souls. No. The remnants of an old hero's soul drifting partially into another world attracts those who are hungry for souls. So I'm guessing that I can throw those and attract enemies. Crescent falchion +1. Where are the... Okay, it doesn't have any stat bonuses. A standard curved sword, a slashing weapon that inflicts heavy damage upon soft flesh but has a limited effect on metal armor and hard scales. In addition, it causes its targets to bleed. Okay, so this has bleed. 120 bleed. So I should try that out. I really like the dagger. I made it this far with the dagger, and I may just stubbornly keep the dagger throughout the rest of the game. Alright, so I need to watch out for traps. I presume this will lead me up to those bastards up there. What, are they shooting at me now? Yeah, see one of them? That's presumably an archer over there. Oh, that's... okay, that's just a regular... Alright, hello! You gonna roll toward me? Nice. Good. He got me, but he didn't do too much damage. Okay, don't fall. Right. They both had items, right? One of them at least did. Look at that, right in the head. Pretty tough to take that. Alright. No idea how I could get that manta ray. Oh, look at that. What is that? It's like a bull. It's got bull horns and wings, really small wings on its back. And an axe. Very cool. Right. So watch out for pressure plates. There's one right there. And there's three... looks like three... oh, there's spikes here. Copper key. This isn't a door I can open, right? Oh, it would be a mistake to trigger that, but... okay, I'm not going to trigger it. I'm tempted to trigger it to roll through, but I'm not going to. Let's read the description of this copper key. We haven't even found a locked door yet. Okay, a simple copper key, you can faintly make out some mold on it. What are the chances that it opens up that prison cell in Tower of Latria? Probably low, but we'll have to try it. So far, I think the areas in Demon Souls have been mostly self-contained. Can I get back up here? No. Alright. What was that? Okay, there's that creature. Before I go down that way, let's look around a bit more. Once the trap is triggered, Can I trigger it again? No, it's down. And this is just a dead end. I hear breathing. What is that? Look at that light. What is... Why is that light? Oh, it's a puddle. Okay. Alright. Is that big guy gonna charge me? He's not turning to face me. Oh! What the heck? Oh! Go! Was that a manta? I think it was. I think it was that. I think it did shot some magic at me or something. I don't see anything in that well. I don't know if I should get close. What was that? Alright, let's run back out and look at it. That was a weapon too. Kaliji. Curved sword. Large and heavy curved sword used mainly for severing. Slashing weapon, okay. It causes bleed as well. I don't think I can... Maybe I can use it, I don't know. Not going to. There's a lot of bleed stuff here. Good. Let's try to run around the outskirts. No. Did he move? Oh yeah, moved. Okay, there's the manta. So shoot. Kind of materialized spears. Great. So I don't want to fight this guy while those are about. Let's go this way and see if there's any advantage to going in that side path. Alright, down we go. Oh, we can go back. Okay. Alright. Demon Souls is kind of selective about where you can climb and where you can't. Alright. Nice. It looks like they're made of metal. Alright. Usually I like to have the lower ground. In these games, it's always good to have the lower ground so you can hit their legs. Is there anything? What is that? Oh. That's the first secret door I found. So it was kind of shimmering. Before I go that way, I'm going to go up. Maybe I can get to that one archer. Alright, Alright, he got me. Soul remains, alright. I do feel like I'm over-leveled for this area, which I don't mind. There's another outside path. Where am I at? Sure. Okay, that's someplace new. Hello, Manta. Oh yeah, there's that guy. That was a good acrobat. Compound longbow light arrow. Not interested. I mean, I guess I could use a bow on these guys, but I don't want to use a bow unless I absolutely have to. Probably don't want to fall down there. Okay, yeah, that's where I came. So I did see, I don't know if I mentioned it, when I looked over the edge over there, I saw a crystal lizard. Alright, let's see where that secret door leads. Oh, let's check out this area first. Yeah, I don't want to fall off there. Oh, just regular birds. Hopefully they won't hurt me. Okay.
You! Scary! Give Sparkly me! Give Twinkly me! Me! You! Trade! Trade! Give me Sparkly Twinkly!
Okay, so there's a bird in the nest that wants me to trade. Oh, what's that? There's a crystal lizard and a corpse. If I go down there, then I'll be there. Oh yeah.
You! Scary! Give Sparkly me! Give Twinkly me! Me! You! Trade! Trade! Give me Sparkly Twinkly!
I don't know what you want that's sparkly and twinkly. I'm probably not going to give you anything. Alright, can I... Oh, there he goes. Come on. Alright, got him. Dark Moonstone. Have I found that before? Enhances daggers, knives, and so on. The Dark Moonstone's power will also cause the user of a weapon enhanced with it to slowly regenerate magic points. Okay. Yeah. I'm not... I still like how those things still twitching after they're dead. A lot of enemies are in Demon Souls. Yeah, so I'm not so interested in that. Let's get the item.
You! Scary!
I don't think I'm that scary. Alright, can I just... Alright. Nothing behind me. Okay, good. Always good to have those. I really haven't used them too often recently. Alright, time to check out that secret door. First one I found in Demon Souls. And it was obvious. It's very dark. What was that? Did the, Did that big beast trigger? Am I going under him, maybe? Kind of sounds like it. Oh, I see you. Oh, there's two. Okay, well, you're just hitting the walls, guys. I'm sure if I walked up there, they would hit me. He would turn around. Hard to get in the first hit on those guys. Oh, look, it's shimmering again. So maybe the secret doors in Demon Souls are obvious? If so, that's good to know. Alright, there's a pressure plate. Can I roll over pressure plates? Let's look the other way first before we attempt it. Alright, we got a flooded area. Oh, there's someone in there. Okay, copper key. Hello, friend.
Whew, you saved me. Heavens, I can't believe I fell for that trap. I suppose I owe you now. I'm Grave Robber Blige. As thanks, I can provide you with useful goods.
All
Who
right.
couldn't do with a little help down in these parts?
Okay, let's see what he has. Alright. Oh, he has sticky... Wait. He has sticky white stuff. Same price that Patches has. Okay. Alright. Nothing I'm interested in.
This shrine was used in a ghastly ritual by an ancient tribe. They've long perished, and now demons have put the souls to work. At least here you're killing things that are already dead, like skeletons and shadow lurkers. That's what I like about this place. Better than killing those poor, soul-starved humans, right?
What are shadow lurkers? Sounds difficult.
Better than killing those poor, soul-starved humans, right?
Yeah.
Nothing suits your fancy? Well, don't be too frugal. A bit of indulgence goes a long way.
So you were in here this whole time? You didn't loot this corpse? Grave Robber Blige? Alright. Can we roll over this trap without activating it? It's probably... I see a hole over there. I'm assuming 3 darts will shoot out of that. Okay. Did it reset? No, still down. Can't roll over them. Or at least, if you can, I didn't time it correctly. Whoa! Alright. Whoa, they can go... they can go through wood. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Alright. Where am I at? Oh, I'm behind him now. Okay. Alright, yeah, they don't do much damage, which is good. Unknown Heroes Soul. Oh, Uchigatana! Okay. I need to check that out. So that is the weapon that I was hoping to find, a katana or Uchigatana. Oh my goodness. Alright. Am I under enough dirt here? I really am thinking of sticking with the dagger, but it does bleed. So it's a katana. A keen, thinly bladed katana forged in a distant country. The long black blade is heavier than it looks. It has very high attack power and causes enemies to bleed, but the fragile blade is easily nicked. Right, I need to try it, at least. Oh, I don't have enough skill? Well, I need more strength for it, right? What is it? 18 strength, okay. And I have... what? 9, okay. Can I at least see the moveset of it? Kind of slow, but actually, yeah, the lower attacks I like. How does it do in a cold corridor? Good. I like the moveset. But I think I'm gonna stick with the dagger. Yeah, I've gotten this far. I don't know how many more bosses I have to defeat, but I feel like I've done well with the dagger. Probably would have done weller. Cloudstone. Okay, you guys. Anything down there. Oh my goodness. These mantas are quite annoying. Alright, can they get me in here? Oh! Yes! They can. Hi guys. Alright, you gonna come at me? I'm right here. Oh. Oh, I need to... I don't have no my weapon equipped. What am I doing? Okay. Wow, it's a good thing I didn't fight this guy. Oh, good one. Oh, is that a red one in there? Yeah. So if I don't think if I was this quick. So the dagger is so fast. Uh-oh. Look at that. No, not him. Jump at me. Okay, that's a good one too. Alright, got him. Alright. Those mantas are... okay, shield. Are so annoying. Can I read the description on the shield? Alright. I might regret standing here. Adjudicator's shield. A large wooden shield that depicts a brightly colored... Am I taking damage? No. Look at that. Okay. Alright, I think I'll hear it if I take damage, right? I'm nervous. A large wooden shield that depicts a brightly colored scene of the deceased being judged. On the other side, an epigram is carved in old script. Cowardly acts and the eating of birds must not be the deeds of a hero of storms. If the one being judged displeases the adjudicator's master, the golden crow, the deceased soul will be gnawed upon until nothing but their bones remain. Its user will recover HP a little at a time. I need to use that, or wear it on my back, and let's see. Yeah, that's okay. Alright. Okay, well, if it really means my HP increases, that is awesome. That will save me a lot of graphs. Alright, let's look. Yeah, it's going up. Awesome. Okay. Love it. Alright, search in here, right? There's nothing else. Oh, they're homing those bolts. Oh. Alright, where's the trap at? Behind me? Yeah. Okay. At least here, I don't think they can get me. Well, I guess they could. I like this map. I like this. If I go down there, can I get back? Well, I have to go down there, right? Yeah, this is the other side where I was at before. Oh, I can go back up, right? Yeah. Okay. My goodness. All right. It's alright, my shield's got my back. Did that came through the dirt here? How how thin is that? Oh, okay, great. Yes, when I meet that large enemy. This a guy from the movie? The opening cinematic. Alright, come here. I really dig your cleaver. Alright, good old button mashing. Alright, doesn't have anything. Alright. Hello. Alright, well, I can just get in the first hit. Guys! I mean, this shield is not going to do that much. Alright, let's try button mashing with this guy. He might have some really strong attack. Alright, got him. Any item? Alright, in we go. What an annoying... Alright, it seems like a bug that those bolts are going through solid dirt. Okay, there's another trap. Which way should I go first? Oh, there's a crystal lizard. Alright, might regret this. Get it? Really, not really worth it. Alright, I'll have to see where that goes. It looks like it goes somewhere, so let's look around here before we go down there. Can we go up? Yeah. Alright, so... wait. Where did we come in at? Already lost? Maybe we came in from up there. No, we didn't. Alright, I'm a bit lost. In the grass. I hear something. Oh! Alright. Grave robber's ring. Does that belong to Blige? Oh yeah, this is where I came in, right? Become harder for black phantoms to detect. An ancient topaz ring. It subdues your soul, making it difficult to be detected by black phantoms. Alright, I don't know what black phantoms are. Alright, was there anything else up here? Just this broken bed. Alright, this is the way I came in. This is the way I want to go. But first, let's check out this. So there's a dart. Right, so let's trigger it. Ouch. What was that? Sounded like a bird squawking. Just hanging from the rafters. Okay, so there's definitely a boss behind here. It's gotta be, right? One more hit and I could have got him that time. Good. Okay, good. I don't know if I want to attempt the boss yet. Is that a hole in the floor? Or puddle? Let's follow that path up here and see where it goes. Those mantas. Alright, there's nothing down here. Regenerator's ring. I clamber over this. Oh, this is back at the beginning. Yeah, obviously I can't go around that, right? It looks like I could, but I'm sure I would slip off. If I die, I'll try to go around the other way. What's this ring? Recovers HP a little at a time. Okay. A strange ring of unknown origin recovers hit points a little at a time. There is a green jewel in the center of its unique design, inside of which is encased a thick liquid. So I've got the shield and... so I've been wearing my flame ring, right? Flame resistance. Let's switch it out to the regenerator ring. Where is it? Yeah. Alright, so I should now regenerate more health, I would think. Alright, I've got almost, well, 16,000 souls. I don't think that's enough for me to level up once. I think I'm gonna go for this boss, whatever it is. Alright. Yeah, it looks like there's a okay, it's like a bridge. There's a... yeah. Alright, well, let's see. Adjudicator. Uh-oh, I've got his shield. Oh. Oh! Okay. Get out of here. Was that the sound I heard? Alright. Mind if I do? Alright. Oh, he can get me. Alright. Let me get up. So I hurt him a little bit by hitting him. I'm not hurting him now. Wait, what? Alright, I don't trust whatever's going on. Alright, I bet I had to hit him in the head or something when that happens. Maybe his tongue. I deserve that? Okay. Yeah. Alright. This music is... heal. Can't see. There he is. Alright. He looked like he looked like the picture on my shield. Okay. Definitely can level up now. Let's see, did I miss any more loot in here? I don't think so. If I go back, I will lose those items that dropped. At the front gate, but they're so far. Okay, they're... Alright, I'm gonna go back. Swollen Demon Soul. Alright. Yes. He was swollen. I should talk to everyone, see if anybody has anything new to say. Bjor asked me to look for the prince or somebody in one of these places, I think. But, maybe it was this place, because he's next to it.
Beware the limits of your own power. I can deep inside Stonefang Mine is an ancient bones of...
Thank goodness I was worried. How do you do it? I can't imagine what it takes to slay a demon. If only I could assist in this fight. If only I could assist in this...
Alright, let's, deposit this stuff. And... yeah, I don't need a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip the Uchi Katana. Okay, I don't need that. White bow. That was the one that not many humans can use or something. So this shield protects against magic, this against fire, and this slowly heals you. It's actually not that heavy. It's made out of wood, so... I wonder if I got some sort of bonus for wearing it while I, while I fought that guy. Arrows and light arrows weigh the same. I haven't really found any armor. Rings don't weigh that much.
We are indebted to you, for you fight on our behalf.
I can
Repaired my equipment. Alright.
You come back alive.
Good as new.
Business.
Are these guys back yet? No, I don't know.
But among them, he found a miracle.
Don't know where those guys went. Patches.
I have some precious new stuff.
Yeah.
So I implore you to stay away from Yurt, the assassin.
He already tried to kill me. The apprentice is gone, but Frake is still here.
You have your wits about you. We were wrong to assume that only demons could...
Okay. I am not going to go talk to the monumental, but let's look where Yurt was, see if there's... So we rescued that one guy. I wonder if he will show up somewhere. Nothing up here. Not surprising. I still think it's funny that the grave robber did not rob the corpse in that cell he was trapped in. Alright, let's level up.
Thou see then
Oh, we should talk to her.
I keep the candles.
Yeah.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Vitality it is.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel.
Alright,
Art thou done?
all done.
May thine strength help.
Let's read the description of the area we were just in. The dead, given seals of the hero by the Adjudicator, are taken to the Shadowmen's shrine to be purified and mourned in the storm. What is that? Is that where we fought the... It looks bigger than where we fought the Adjudicator. Oh, I wanna go to the other blacksmith real quick and level up or try out that secret dagger. Sharp secret dagger +1. I think I only needed one blade stone to do that. And we will see if having the upgrade materials with the... Just fall down here. With the Thomas.
Yes, that's the one. A red, hot demon soul. Now you can bless your weapon with another demon soul.
What? Yes, why didn't you... Why did he say anything last time? I had it last time.
Wise choice. You've done well to put your trust in the great blacksmith head. Bring me a demon soul, and I shall use it to bless your weapon.
Okay, so I think we can...
The highest grade of all is a pure ore that shines in utter brilliance.
Upgrade weapon. Yeah, so... Yeah, this can't be a sharp dagger, but secret dagger can. Baby snail +1. Oh. I should have brought the Uchi Katana just to see, but alright. Secret dagger. Sharp secret dagger. I can't... Oh, I can read... Okay. I can see... Okay, this is good. I didn't know I could see this. Oh, it scale... Okay, so it scales more with strength. It doesn't do bleed. Physical attack 77 plus 33, so... Okay. So it'll be 110 if... Well... Alright. Yes. Okay. What is Sharp Secret Dagger? Plus 2. About the same, just a little... Oh, okay, it does more damage. Let's...
All done? Let me gone. I'll walk alone.
Well, I need to test it on enemies. Let's equip it. Alright, so this is the... Durability's down, so it was 200 before, now it's 100. Oh, I should check and see if it... Let's upgrade it again. Sharp Secret Dagger plus 1. Plus 2. It's gonna... Durability is gonna be the same. Okay. Can I go again? I need a chunk of blade stone. And another shard of blade stone. Oh, look, yeah, the scaling. So if I, it might do more damage.
Let me gone. I'll walk alone.
Right, I need to test it because of my dexterity. I'm hopeful that I can get a really powerful dagger to finish the game with. Just to see.
Have you heard about that?
Let's test it real quick. Two direct hits. Good guys. Look how fast my health is going up. Thanks to that ring and the shield. Alright, so I'm gonna do... Okay. Hello, you wanna fight? Alright, I'm just gonna do a regular attack. Well, I don't wanna do a backstab. Let's fight this guy. Alright. Let's do a regular attack at him. 15, that's it? Was it a... Oh, it doesn't do the... Okay. So for the secret dagger, the first attack isn't the plunge or the thrust. Alright, so it does 15. Oh, it's because I'm one-handing it. Well, that's okay, that's a good test, right? Alright, and this one, 23, so I'm still doing more with my dagger plus 9, or plus 8. Alright, well, maybe as I upgrade it more. Alright, good to know. Too bad it doesn't do bleed. I really want a chunk of bladestone now. Alright, back to the Nexus. And, oops. Right, and we will head back. Yes. Let's check the world tendency. Okay, Shrine of Storms is a little lighter, right? Probably because I killed the boss. I'm going to switch to my new dagger. Even though I don't think it's going to do as well, just because I want to try it. I've gotten a little bit excited, or hopeful. Oh, great. Mantis. That it's going to be a good weapon to finish the game with. Unless I find... Unless I can trade... I love how fast my health is going up. Unless I can trade a demon soul for some kind of magic dagger. Look at them all. Oh, I should cash in my souls items. Maybe I could get another level. Good. Don't want to get hit and fall. Oh, hello.
Hello there. We meet again.
Blige?
You look terrible. Cheer up. Life is an adventure. There's somebody I ought to warn you about. A fellow who lacks common decency. They call him Patches the Hyena. And he's the one that laid that trap for me. He's the kind of person who'd stab his mother in the back. If you happen to spot him, you'll be doing us all a favour by putting him out of his misery.
He is my source of grass. One of my sources.
Have you been to the altar where sorcerers summon shadows? Well, I think someone may be trapped in the lower cavity. I heard them praying for dear life. Pity the poor fool. He probably fell for one of Patch's old tricks. Pity the poor fool. He probably fell...
Okay. Anything else you have for sale? Oh, a poisoned throwing knife. Dark weapon dipped in poison used for throwing. Throw it to attack. Like the katana, it is a weapon. It is a weapon from a distant land. Right? His fire arrows. Anything here? No. Okay.
Well, suit yourself. But a bit of indulgence goes a long way.
I've heard that before. Is this a door? Is this a pressure plate? Alright. Is this an altar? Oh, maybe these are the dark shadows? Great. Okay, it's not a boss fight, that's good. Okay, this is what we saw in the picture. Alright. Dare I attack? Alright. I can button mash if I have full endurance. I assume that guy's gonna keep summoning them. Oh, there was a ladder. Okay. I just remembered there was a ladder I did not go up. Whoa. Alright. I'm sorry. I just remembered way back. Alright, you deal with those guys. Blige. There was a ladder that I just completely passed by. I might have to run past or kill a few enemies to get to it. Whoa. Okay, good. Good one. Can I backstab him? Yeah. There he goes. Alright. I'm gonna switch back to my normal dagger. Can't see. So yeah. There he is. Good. I needed one more. Probably need more than that. Alright, all the traps are going to be reset. Like this one. I'm not sure I can remember where that ladder is, but... Oh, okay, but I'm gonna try. Oh, it's not... Okay, it's not up here. It's back this way. Oh, I could have backstabbed him. He could probably knock me off. No, no, get the item. Alright. Okay, it wasn't important anyway. Alright, I'm gonna try to sneak up on this one and backstab him, but... I don't know if I can. Alright. Alright. Okay, it was worth it. It's over. Okay. Oh, okay, this guy saw me. Alright. Really? Playing it fast and loose there. So annoying. Up here, right? Alright. Where was the trap at? There. Did I hit him once? Okay, I did hit him. Alright. Alright, the ladder's here. Should kill this guy again. Oh, he got me anyway. Did it turn black, or was that just a shadow? Alright, that was pretty pitiful. Shield and ring, do your stuff. Okay, this is the ladder. Is there anything up here? That's it? A 2 half move? Oh no, there's more. Okay, there's more. Alright. Is that where I was? Alright, well, really wasn't worth it, was it? Okay, let's head back. Oh, I should... I haven't explored that area fully. I should fight that big guy while I'm here. So slow. Could you be any slower? I think this led me out behind him. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Wonder if he could fall in this pit. Oh no, that's... he did. Right, I'm gonna try to sneak up on him. I don't think I can sneak up on an enemy like this. But if I can get in a few hits. Oops. Will he come over here? Okay, don't lock onto that guy. No! Why are you? Okay, that was a good, you just sit down on me? Get out of here. I don't even know what his health is. Oh. It was a good swing. Thanks, Manta. Got it. Whoa. Alright. Grey Demon Soul. Okay. Let's head to... Come on. So down here is where I saw the crystal lizard, I think? Now it's not there. Could be that I've gone down there. Right, is there anything to this well? I don't think so. Alright, well, not that much here. I safe here to read the... Grey Demon Soul. Soul of the Demon Vanguard. It radiates a strong power. Oh, is this the one that I fought in the tutorial? He killed me with one swing. Maybe that was him. I like this area so far, except for those mantas. Oh boy, I would have fallen off there. I just want there to be a way to kill them. What's this way? Alright, let's try these shadows that this guy at the altar was summoning. Blige, have you been holding down the fort while I was gone? I killed another demon, by the way. Oh, this one's right here. Yeah, much better with this dagger than the other one. What is that sound? Oh, here's one. A lot of them. Alright. Alright. Got me. Alright, they're not that tough. They might do some kind of special attack that... Look at that skeleton. Oh, that's... Okay, I thought it was claws, or his arms were outstretched. What was that? Is he summoning more? I bet he is. Oh, this one here. How did they... Are they disappearing? They were behind me. Somehow. Alright, I gotta kill that guy who's summoning them. At least I can slice through one to another easily. Yeah, they're summoning... He's summoning more. They don't seem to drop anything. What's that? Very colorful. Alright, where's the altar? Oh, here we go. Oh, he's attacking me too. Well, sir... Wow, that was a lot of souls. Okay, shard of dark moonstone. There's probably still... Oh, look, here. So we heard somebody's under here. That's not under here, though. Yeah, that's under here. Boy, that's lit up like Easter. I want to go back and look. What Okay, that's not a trap. Did they all disappear when I killed that summoner? I think they did. That's why I got so much experience, maybe. I'll have to find out how to get to that. Wait, no, there is a trap there. Is it broken? That is a dart trap right there, right? Why? I guess there's no trigger for it. Look at these really high pools of water. Alright, I still have to be wary for traps. Alright, let's see. Somebody was trapped in here, according to Blige. Hey! I like your shield. Why is it... Alright. Someone just threw down colored stones.
Oh, hello again. Hey, don't turn a cold shoulder. I didn't mean to do you wrong. Really? Come on now. We've got better things to fret about. That pit there is filled with treasure. But,
Patches.
I can't get to it myself. Go on, have a look. It's more riches than I've ever dreamed of.
Yeah. No, okay. Patches is gonna kick me in, isn't he?
Don't hold it against me, eh? Take
Patches.
your time starving to death. Then I'll sell every last trinket off your corpse.
Oh, there's the guy who's trapped in here. Okay, I thought this was going to be filled with monsters. Okay, there's a red phantom. So it kind of is. Alright, let's check out this guy. Yeah. Oh, he's got 2 katanas. That was a pretty good move. It was all luck. Alright. There's the door out. He was guarding it. Let's, Crescent moon grass. Yeah, I think I'm overleveled for this area if I'm still getting crescent moon grass. Hello? Just looking around. So how do I get this item up here? Do I have to... do I have to fall just on it? Is that where the... Where's the... Where did I fall in at? Yeah, it was here. I don't know if I can... Alright. Alright, let's talk to this guy who was trapped down here.
Oh, it's you. Did you cleanse the world of another dark soul today? God has chosen you, and for that we are thankful.
Have I met this guy before?
Umbasa.
Oh, is he one of the guys that he left?
God has chosen Umbasa.
Okay. Alright, it's time to talk to Patches. Hello, Patches.
You. Hey, look, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean what I said. Well, I mean, a man's got to make a living, right? Here, look. I can make up for it. There aren't many humans like us. We need to stick together. I know. Here, take this as a token of my friendship. You've seen one of these before, surely.
Gas resistance.
Come on, let's be friends. What do you say? No need to drag each other down. No need to drag each other down.
Alright. Patches, I don't trust you, but you've sold me a lot of grass cheaply. So, let's let bygones be bygones. It's really hard to see. Okay. Oh, okay, another ring. Okay. Increases resistance against bleeding, made by Gary, a friend of Sage Frake, the Visionary. The seal's design is a fissure. Wait, I have that already. Patches. I just forgot. Alright, how do I get that item? If I just fall this way, will I? Alright, I'm gonna try. No. Maybe I can. Alright. Let's try one more time. Alright, if I just walk forward. No. It's just so right there at the edge. I don't think I can get it. Alright, well, I guess I won't get it. I don't know if I could fall and land. See, if I'm here, I can't even look. Yeah, I can't even look down and see it. So, if I ran. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time just running. Patches is in the way too. No. Alright, I give up. Let's continue exploring. Anything in with you, Patches? I don't think so. What's moving? Oh! Is that a manta? asleep? Is it a lot of them asleep? I do want to slaughter them. This should lead up to that item that I couldn't get to. Here? Yeah. Alright, there is a pressure plate. Where's the... Oh, it's that. That's the one over... Okay, don't step on it. That's the one way over there, right? Let's see, I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Alright, that solves that mystery. Oh, this is just the other side. Okay. Oh, and that's the way up. Okay. Alright, to the manta rays. Can't lock on, so maybe they're dead. Squish, squish. Alright, I think they're dead. Maybe. Thank you. Okay. Just looking for shortcuts or places to drop down. I will assume that I can get back up there. Right. Did one of the archers just fall off? Alright, golden ones with giant cleavers. Thank you. Alright, I would hope to fight one at a time, guys. Get out of here. Oh, good. Good, 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 good. Alright. Alright. In we go. I am getting so many of these soul remains. Do I really need to distract enemies that badly? Oh, not the same thing again. Oh. These ones are tougher. Oh, look at that. It's like the Paris catacombs. Alright. Okay, they can do that. Alright. More dangerous here than the previous area. A dagger, okay. Who's laughing? Oh! Okay. This is all kinds of fun. Oh, look at that. Okay, did I kind of walk around behind him and miss that attack? No! Gravity. Alright. Gotta get my souls back. Now I don't have my health. Yeah, I did find patches.
Oh, hello.
Alright.
This is where the ancient barbarians offered their honoured heroes to the winds. To seek winds in life and meet winds in death. That was the warrior's code. And all that's left here now is a fine pile of dust.
I've never been so wrong about a dig. I've disgraced the Blige line of grave robbers. I've never been so wrong about a dig.
Well, yeah, we all make mistakes. Alright, I should just be able to run past most of these guys. That is dangerous. Oh, that was the guy. Okay. Alright. Yeah, they're all gone. I got a lot of experience. Okay. That's already open, right? I probably didn't even need to kill him. I just could have ran past. Oh, he rolled off. That one fell off. Alright. I want to just trigger one if I can. I don't know if I can. Thank you. Can one see me? Come. Oh boy. Yes, okay, good. I like this fight better. Alright, I gotta be really careful rolling here. I think he blocked my attack, that was cool. I'm not going to lock on. Oh, come on. could have got me. Thanks. Alright, so running past these guys. Good. Not a good idea because... No! That's disappointing. 30,000 souls lost. I'm gonna get my souls, my lesser amount of souls, if I can, and then that might be it for this video. I do want to, I don't know, maybe I'll try upgrading the secret dagger again. Oh, excuse me. Uh-oh. I like this touch of all the dead mantas here. It's weird. Okay, finally. There's nothing down there, right? Oh, no, that's the corpse. That guy. Right, let's do the same thing, see if I can get one of them. Let's fight up here, less chance to fall off. Alright, it's your turn. Oh, I didn't know this guy dropped something. Soul remains, great. Oh, he got me. Good. Alright, I need to not fall. That is going to be my strategy. I didn't use that strategy the last 2 times, and I think it was a mistake. So, I need to get to a low point as soon as possible. Right. It's gonna give me. At least that's something. Alright, I'm just gonna fight them head on. No. Alright, the one guy was in the corner here. Let's not make the same mistake. Oh, thank you. Alright, thank you for coming out. Is that all of them? I still hear that weird sound. Oh yeah, there's like an assassin. I think there are more than one summoner. I just need to get to the bottom so that if I fall... Here's something. Who is walking? Great. Oh. Lucky for me, I think I'm still over-leveled. Alright. Is there any shortcut? Is that it? What was down below? Oh boy. Whoa! What's... Alright, let's look at this. I didn't notice this. It's hard to see. There's a... Is that a corpse or a statue? It's giant. Alright, I guess to get down there, okay, let's look from here. Yeah, look at that. Alright, to get down there, I need to go this way, I guess. Not fall. Anything down there? Alright, did I go down far enough? What is that? Yeah, there's more of those things. Alright, that was a weaker one. What's the... Is he back now? Yeah. I know I said I was gonna... Oh, there, I see you. You're tricky. You should be dead, too. I know I said I was going to get my souls and stop, but... I want to see... Alright. Still not a good view. Can I go this way? No. I want to see what's down here. I think that's the end of... The sound has stopped, I think. That, weird summoning sound. Alright, this looks awesome. Okay, we made it to the bottom. Well, no, we're in a cave, so we're... Well, we're not where we want to be yet. Oh boy. This looks absolutely horrible. I think I am gonna stop. Whoa. I suspect those things are gonna blow up when they get near me. Let's go level up our sharp secret dagger. And then we'll come back here in the next video. So let's use one of our shard. Oh, we only have 2? Well, let's use it. Yes. We'll level up, then go back to Ed. Anyone else here? Let's use some of our soul items to I really wish I could use 4 of them at once. I don't know how much we get for the renowned heroes. 1,000. Alright, we use... Let's just use them while we're here. Alright, look at me, full of
Thou
souls.
seekest then soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Alright, endurance
Soul of the
and
lost,
dexterity.
drawn from its vessel. Art thou done?
All done.
May
And
thine
to Ed. We will upgrade the secret dagger. And then let's test it. This one is going to give us A scaling, I think.
If it be a...
So, go to secret dagger +3. It's going to be A scaling in dexterity and a little bit more damage.
All done? Let me go.
Let's test it on on these miners over here. Good. Alright, I'm gonna do a backstab on this guy. 398. Now with this, wait, I didn't see it. Was it 394? Hello. Yeah. Okay, so it's almost the same now. Do the stats tell me that information? Okay, right hand weapon 1 is 154, 2 is 153. Right. It's the same. Okay. Am I reading this right? I don't know. Oh no, no, okay. 151, 152. For the secret dagger, 151, 152. And for the other one, it is... Oh, it's because I don't have it two-handed. Okay. Is it really that little of a difference between two-handing? I don't know. I'm rubbish at reading the stats in these games. It looks like it's about the same. So we'll go with it for now. We need... I should have looked to see what we need to upgrade it. Let's do that real quick, and then that will be it. Get off.
If it be a...
Alright, I need 2 chunks and 4 shards. I have 1, so I need 2 chunks and 3 shards. Will I remember that? I don't know. Probably not.
Don't waste my time.
Okay, I think I'm going to stop this video here. So I defeated the Adjudicator and made it quite a ways into the 4th area. Those manta rays are really annoying, and gravity is annoying. We've made it to sort of a grotto cave, and with a pool of liquid and some things in the pool and lights flying around, and a body on a altar. So we'll see what that is all about in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Alright. Okay, it was worth it.